What's up everyone, buckle up and get ready because in this video today we have got the best 4-channel dashcam that's available in the market right now, the Vantrue N5, the ultimate tool to supercharge your driving experience. Whether you are cruising down the city or navigating through the highway, this got you covered. The Vantrue N5 is the ultimate co-pilot, keeping an eye on everything so that you don't have to. So in this video today I'll be showing you all of the best features that the Vantrue N5 camera has, and I'll also show you the installation video as well as the sample footage that comes from the Vantrue N5. So stick around and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on the upcoming contents. And without any further ado, let's get into the unboxing first and then we'll go from there. Let's get started. Alright, here is the box for the Vantrue N5. So have got a nice tab over here. Let's quickly look into the features. So it basically has like 4 cameras and it will cover like your entire 360 view of your car if you want to use it. And the main thing that differentiates this from the older model, that's the Vantrue N4, is it has got the app compatibility, so you can basically use your phone and then view your footage that way. So that's the reason why I think this is gonna be the best dash cam for anyone who wants to install dash cam on their car. And I would highly suggest you to do that because you never know what might happen on the road, and even if you want to get the insurance claim from your insurance company, then having that footage gives you a peace of mind that accident or anything that might actually happen is properly covered. So that's the reason why you want to invest on a really good dash cam. I just want to thank Vantrue for sending me this to review in my channel today. So let's quickly unbox this and see the contents. I was trying to make this video a long time back because it was here with me for like 3 weeks, but I was working on other projects, so I was not able to do the video, but finally we're making this content. Alright, there you go. So Vantrue, that's how you're going to be installing, and you can basically power this with the help of the power supply, and you have got all the connections that you need. So that's your installation guide. Let's quickly see what you get inside. So it's really nice packaging. I really like the way they present everything. Feels nice and premium. And there you go. It shows you where it's gonna go. So it's basically gonna be facing towards the cabin, so as you can see on the picture. So I'll just leave that on for now. And here is your camera. Here's a little sticker. There you go. So that's your one camera. And I believe that's the main one. Oh, it's massive. So that's your N5. And on this side you have got the button, and on the front you have got all of your settings that you gonna be using. So emergency lock and snapshot, power on off, recording, switch camera. We'll go that in details when we install this on our car. There you go, Nexus 5 and a couple of stickers on the camera. There you go, and one over here. So I think that's the main camera that's going to be facing outside, and you have got one camera inside, and that's your one camera, and you also have got another camera on the back. So 4 cameras in total to cover 360 view of your car. So really massive screen, and on the bottom you have got all of your settings. So microphone, Wi-Fi, you have also got your microphone over here. On the front you have got that massive camera which is going to give you really high quality video, and on the top you have got the USB-C port. That's for the rear camera, and your rear camera USB-C cable is going to go on the top. I think that's it other than this one. So that's your main camera. Let's see what accessories that you get. So here is your accessories. Whoa. So I believe that's the USB cable, a really long one that's gonna go on the back for your rear camera. There you go. So comes with the car plug and USB-C. I usually power my Vantrue N4 with the help of a power bank. So if you want to use it that way, you can do that, so that your car plug or the car port is empty and you can use it for something else. And that's your connection point that's gonna go on this one. I'd love to have a like mount. I think would be much more easier and feasible, but it is what it is. And you have got your tool that's gonna come in handy whenever you are trying to pry and then put the cable inside like small sections. So here you go. So 2 packages, I think that's for the USB to USB-C, and that's for USB-C to USB-C. So it's a really long cable so that it can go all the way to the back. So this one is already installed in my car, so I don't want to be bothering, because it took me like 2 to 3 hours just to line the cables properly. So if you are not a patient person, better get into like a workshop and then let them do it, rather than wasting like 3 hours. But if you want to do it by yourself, like, you can get it done. It's gonna be taking a lot more longer. So that's the USB-C to USB-C cable for the back, and you also have got the cable that's gonna go on the front of your camera. So let's get into our car, but before that we'll look into some of the menus on this camera. So you can basically tilt this camera to whatever angle you want it to be, and let's power this thing on with the help of a power bank and see all of the menus. So here I've got my power bank, so you can use it that way because it's gonna be much more convenient. Because if you turn off your car and then take out the keys, your camera will basically not work. So that's the reason why I trust like a power bank. So I always have like 2 of the power banks with me, so that if one runs out, I have another one. And especially when you are in a parking spot and then you want your camera to work, you can basically use the power bank. And also there is like another way that's gonna be hardwiring your dash cam in your car. I don't like it because sometimes I'm taking my motorbike outside and it might drain the battery significantly. So I don't think that's gonna be for me. But if you are a person who drives car regularly, then that might be a feasible thing for you. So let's see and power this thing on. So that's gonna go on the back here like this, and the USB-C is gonna go on the top. So there you go, that's the Vantrue logo. So that's not touchscreen. I'd love to have this in touchscreen, would make things a lot more easier. You also have got the 5G capability, so 2.4 gigahertz and 5G network. So it will basically allow you to transfer your footage from the dash cam to your phone much more quicker. You also have got your voice control, so standard, high sensitivity, or you can turn it off. You also have got voice content. So take photo, you can choose like all of these different menus with the help of your voice. So you can basically say take photo, video start, turn on audio, turn off audio, turn on screen, everything is over here. You also have an option to see your files, record setup, so resolution, so front cabin, you can basically choose all the way up to 1944p 1080p at 30 frames per second. And you also have got the front one, which is gonna be 2592 by 1944p at 30 frames per second. So I just checked into the manual, and this is a GPS mount. So my GPS mount on the N4, I had to buy it separately, but I think this is built in, so it will basically give you the GPS data, which includes like how fast you're going and everything, which might be coming in really handy. Because if you have got the speed and everything, it will allow you to get your insurance claim much more faster. Because if you know your speed and you know you are under the speed limit, and if something actually happens, I hope not, but if that actually happens, then you have a video proof that you're not going like over the speed limit when something might have happened. And in order to put your SD card, you just like take out this flap over here, and that's how you're gonna put your memory card in here. So that's all for the settings and how you'll be able to use your Vantrue N4 cam. So let's quickly head into the mobile app and see how it actually does when you are connected with the app. Alright, so that's the Vantrue app that you're gonna be using. So please turn off the Wi-Fi function of the Dashcam and keep the phone within 6.6 feet. And it says new firmware detected, so it will basically allow you to update your Dashcam with the help of the app itself. So I'll just download it. So I've already connected this before, so I think that's the reason why it showed up straight away. So please do not operate the app. There you go. So Wi-Fi is successfully connected. So it's just transferring the update file onto the Dashcam. So that's really handy feature. That was the feature that I was missing a lot on the N4 because you don't have any app support. So every time you need to see the footage, you had to go and take out your SD card, plug it into the laptop, and then view it that way. So that's gonna save so much more time. You have got the Connect device, so you can see the live footage of the Dashcam over here. So I don't need that now. So let's quickly see all of the settings over here. So you have got the grid lines over here, which you can enable. You also have got the mileage statistics, which shows how much you have traveled and everything, and it also shows your recording over here with the help of the red recording sign on the top. And you have got the option to go full screen like that. There you go. And it also shows on what resolution you are recording, so 1440p by 1080p at 30 frames per second. You have got the quick option to take a picture. You have also got the microphone icon over here, which you can enable or disable, and you have got the option to stop recording here and start recording. And you have also got the option to change the camera angle. So that's the front camera, and if I want to change it back, you can change it. So it's, I think the IR is currently enabled. That's the reason why it's all black and white. So as you can see, it changed the color, but as soon as it sees the dark environment, it changes the settings to the IR, which will allow you to record the video even at night time. So there you go. It's just changing the settings. There you go. So that's a really good feature as well. And you also have got the option to see the footage over here. So normal. So here is the recording, and the picture quality is really amazing. I have to say that the picture quality that comes from the camera, let me show you. All right, so let me take a really good picture of the background so that you can see how it actually looks. Few years back, when you had to get a Dashcam, the camera footage used to be really terrible, but just look at the quality of this video. So I'll just show you now how it actually looks. So that's been recorded, and let me stop that and show you the video quality on the N5 Dashcam. It's really amazing how far we have come. And there you go. Look at that. So let me change the camera angle. So that's the video I'm recording. I'll also be showing you that in the car on how it actually looks, but that's pretty insane. The quality is really amazing. And you can also do all of your settings that you do manually on the Dashcam itself. So let me see how quickly it will be able to download the video over here with the help of the 5G network on the N5. So that's the video I want to download. Let me check the size. So that's the 24-second video, which is 46.7. It's a really short video, but let's see how quickly it can download the video. There you go. It's rapid, so it's gonna happen straight away. Even if you have long footage, it's not gonna take that long to download. So download successful. So I think that's a really neat feature on the N5, and I think that feature alone, with the help of the app support alone, makes it a no-brainer for people who want to get a new Dashcam. So let's quickly head into the car and then plug this thing on the car, and I'll also be showing you how I actually put the wires on my N4 on the car, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just trying to figure out like my old cable that was connected with my Vantrue N4, and for some reason this cable is not like powerful enough to power up my Nexus N5. So what I need to do is, this is a little bit thicker cable, as you can see. So this cable is a lot more thicker, so maybe that's the reason why the power is not enough, as well as the camera on the rear has 2 cameras, so maybe that's the reason why it's not powerful enough. So what I'm gonna do is basically swap that cable out, and then we will be installing this new cable in. I'll show you the process on how I will be able to do that. So let's get into that and then install the cable, hiding it all the way inside the car. So it's probably gonna take a little longer, so maybe I'll do a time lapse or something, but take your time. It's all about patience. If you don't have patience, I would highly suggest you to get into auto repair shop or any place who will do that for you. They would probably charge $150 to $200 just to get that thing done. So if you have got patience, you can probably save that money, but for me, I would rather do it myself. So let's get into this and then install this cable first, and then we'll go from there. So it's slightly visible here. I was not able to get this all the way in because of the airbag. So if I run it from here, I can do that, but the problem is the cable is gonna be visible like right over here, so which I don't want. So basically it's much more easier for me to make it visible here and then go all the way up, and then the cable coming from the top, so that way the cable is not going to be visible right in the middle. So I'm just trying to push it all the way because the cable is way too long. So it goes all the way inside, just push it, and you can take out the cable as per your need. So just pushing it in all the way. It's been an hour already that I've been like putting this cable on, so that's what I'm talking about. You don't have patience, I don't think it's for you guys. So if you don't have patience, just go into the automotive store and they will do that for you. So that's how it actually looks now, like nice and short. All of the cables are tucked in, so nothing is visible, coming from here all the way down, and a little bit visible here, which I don't have problem with because it's a dash cam, so you wouldn't be able to hide it all the way. So it's all the way here and on the top right here, and the cable is going from here, as you can see, and I put it on the top like this. So just be aware of the airbag, so you don't want to be pushing it all the way in, and came all the way from the top right here, and then I slid it in on this pod, slightly visible over here, and all the way to the top, and then back here. So that's the cable that's connected to the dash cam. So that's how you will be installing your cable. A little bit lengthy process, but it's totally worth it if you do it by yourself, saving you $200. Now we're gonna be dealing with another part which I ordered. That's gonna be this one. So this is a Vantrue Hardwire Kit for Dashcam. So the problem that I found out was, if you're using a cigarette lighter port, you can do that, but I basically use that for my other things like charging the phone and everything. So if I'm using this cable to power up my dash cam, I wouldn't be able to use it for charging up my phone or anything else. I can use the normal USB port, but it's not gonna be that much more powerful. So that's the reason why I had to go with the Vantrue Hardwire Kit. So I also ordered a on-off switch, which can basically cut off power if you're using your OBD2 port, so that it doesn't drain the battery all the time, especially when you are in park mode and then your car is sitting there for like 1 or 2 days or maybe 3 days. It will basically drain up your battery completely. So that's where this thing comes in place. So that's the Hardwire kit, and this is the OBD port, and the cable that I ordered, which has got the on-off switch, that will basically allow me to cut off power. So that's gonna go on that cable, and that cable is gonna be connected to the OBD port. So whenever I don't need it, I can just turn off the power and it's not gonna drain my battery fully. So that's the reason why I went with the OBD charging kit for the Vantrue N5, because my power bank was not powerful enough to power up my Dashcam, as it's like 4 channels. So I think that's a really good investment. So I'll just put the link for this one as well if you want to do it Hardwire kit. It doesn't need any kind of experience or anything. It's just plug and play, rather than like if you see others, you basically have to deal with a lot of wires and everything. But this one is a little bit easier as it has got the OBD port, and it also shows the power that your Vantrue is currently taking, and you can set it to your liking. So 12.4 volt, 12 volt and 11.6 volt. So it took me a while to attach the Vantrue Hardwire kit. So basically I put the cable through here on the top. It's still coming out, maybe just put it in a little bit more, and I use this tool to just push it all the way in like the cables, and the cable ran all the way on the corners, as you can see, slightly coming out because there is an airbag over here, and all the way to the bottom of the corner, all the way here, and it went all the way inside on this side, and it's onto the OBD port over here, and it is showing the voltage over here, which you can control with the switch. So it's at minimum at the moment, but you can switch it as per your need. So this is a Hardwire kit, but make sure that like use the on-off switch. It hasn't arrived yet, so basically I'll do it when it comes up, but I'll show you how it actually looks. So that's the Hardwire kit, and now as you can see, the dash cam is running even though the car is not turned on. Like the alternative option would be this one, the one that came with the Vantrue kit. So that's the cable, and that's the USB-C cable, and that goes onto your cigarette lighter port, and it's only gonna turn on if your car is on. But with this one, with the help of the Hardwire kit, it's gonna turn on with the help of the OBD port. So that's how you will be able to install the Hardwire kit and connect your dash cam that way. And on the back, the camera is over here, so I'll attach it again. So I just removed the film that was over here, so let's put our camera back, and that's all done. So I just took out a little bit of sticker, but it's too wide and it's capturing everything, but this is how it actually looks, and the green light shows that it is recording. So that's how you install the Vantrue N5 on your car, and with the help of the Hardwire kit. I would highly suggest you to invest on that one. It's a really lifesaver if you have parked your car and then you want to keep recording the videos. But just make sure that you have got all of the tools necessary, including that on-off switch, which is gonna help you to save the battery on your car. Otherwise it's gonna drain your battery if your car is sitting idle for a long time. So I think that's gonna be a really good investment if you're getting the Hardwire kit for your Nexus N5 or N4 Pro, whatever you want to get it. It is compatible with like multiple devices. So that's all for the installation of the Vantrue Nexus 5. So what I have basically done is the OBD port on the bottom over here, so it has gone inside here, and I have taped it like with a double-sided tape on the bottom here, and I can control like what amount of power it's gonna cut off. So that's here, and this is how I put the on-off switch. so that if I have to turn off the power, I can use this switch. So that was the thing that I was talking about, and it has directly been connected to this, and Hardwire Kit is connected with that on off switch. So that is basically the way that you can hardwire your dash cam without you needing to take it out time and again. So I can just use the on off switch and it will basically turn the camera on or off. So I think that's a better way rather than draining your battery completely or taking it out from the OBD port time and again. So I would highly suggest you to invest on these two products, the Hardwire Kit and the on off switch, which will make your life a lot more easier if you have to turn your dash cam on and off. So I'll throw the link in the description for both of these accessories as well for your Vantrue dash cam. Right, so this is the recording test on the Vantrue N5. So everything is at max, like the front camera, back camera, everything is currently recording. So this is how it actually looks. If I'm viewing that in the camera, it looks a lot wider, but once you record the clip and then see it for yourself, it's a lot more straightforward. So I think there is like some kind of post-processing going on. So apparently it's a really bright and sunny day, and everything, like all the cameras, is currently recording. And let's see how it actually does on the road. So the key feature of this camera is basically it starts recording like as soon as something happens, and you can get the clip like 10 seconds earlier before the event actually happened. So it records 10 seconds prior and 30 seconds post the like accident or whatever might happen. So that's a really good feature on this dash cam, and you actually need that because like if something happens and then you want to go back like a few seconds and then check the clip, you need that like feature which will be able to help you out in case of an accident or something. So this is the recording test during nighttime. Let me know how it actually looks. So apart from like the car lights, it's pretty much dark, so just wanted to show you how the video actually looks during the night. And for the inside view, it's probably gonna be grayish because of that sensor, so it is gonna be a really good test for the Vantrue App. Alright, so that was all for the installation as well as some of the sample footage and how you can get the best experience whenever you are trying to hardwire your Vantrue dashcam. And that one also works with the older models like the Vantrue N4 or any other models. You can check it in the website, but I think that's the best possible solution if you want to hardwire your dashcam onto your car. And I also showed you like the on off switch that makes it a very good way of not letting the power run out on your car battery. And all of the product link that I used on this video will be linked down in the description below so that you can check it out. So do let me know what you guys think about the Vantrue N5. Would you be willing to spend that much money on the Vantrue N5? I think it's totally worth it for the price because of all of the features and also the app support that you saw in the video. I think it is a must-have for any car driver, especially if you get into a car accident and you need that additional footage to get your insurance claims or anything that you might want to do afterwards. I think dashcam is a must-have for any car driver, regardless of whether you are experienced or not. It can save you so much more money and give you a peace of mind that you have got proof in case something actually happens. So that's all for the Vantrue N5, and I'm very thankful for Vantrue for sending me this product to review in my channel today. And like whatever I said in this video, it's not like biased or anything because they send me the product and I'm giving you my honest review because I have already paid and bought the older Vantrue N4 camera. The only problem I had with that one was it didn't have any kinds of app support. So if you had to get footage out of your Vantrue N4, then you had to take out the SD card and take your footage out that way. And another thing I don't like about the Vantrue N5 though is I would rather have the suction mount rather than having that sticky mount, which makes it so much more easier to take it out if you have to take your dashcam outside. But you can take your camera out, that's a good thing, but I would love to have like a suction mount. So hopefully in the near future with the newer update they would bring this suction mount back. So this is like the GPS mount that's sold separately, which you have to buy, but with the Vantrue N5 the GPS module is like attached to the Dashcam itself. So let me know what you guys think about the Vantrue N5, and I'll also link the product for the N4. This is a little bit cheaper than the N5, I think around 250 Australian dollars or something different. So yeah, that's the price you pay for additional camera and additional features. So that's all for today's content. Took me a while to make this video, but it's finally gonna be out. So I guess that's it for today's video. So if you enjoy the content, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm Asis from AJ Technofake, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, have a good one and peace out.